Hello and welcome back to Brochure's Adventures, and today I am outside. It is pretty cold. I think it's about 20 degrees right now here in Iowa, and I'm going to try the DoubleTake app from FiLMiC Pro, which is actually just an app that'll let you use the cameras on your phone at the same time. So right now I have it filming with my A7 III onto my iPhone 11 Pro Max, and I have the ultra wide camera and the telephoto camera going right now to catch me here standing. You can actually see on the screen there that both of those are selected. So the ones that are in color mode are the ones that are selected. If I were to push confirm there, I'd be able to start recording both of those at 1080p. Two streams at the same time. You can use any of the cameras on this phone. You can see the other two are grayed out. That's because I don't have them selected. So as you can see now, I'm shooting both the wide angle camera on my iPhone and the telephoto at the same time. The streams are both being recorded in 1080p at 24 frames a second. This app only allows you to shoot in 1080p on both streams because 4K would be a substantial load to try to do with two cameras at once. So 1080p in 24, 25, and 30 frames a second is all you can do as of right now. And I think part of the reason for that is that the processing power that it takes to even do 1080 on two cameras at the same time is pretty substantial. It also does not allow you to pinch to zoom, which is fine with me because if you're pinching to zoom, you're just gonna lose quality. But just having the opportunity to shoot both of the cameras at the same time, it gives you a ton of opportunity to catch everything and never really miss a shot. I can see this would work really well for vlogging because you could get yourself and what's in front of you at the same time, so you don't have to flip the camera around. Also for interview style things, you could set this up on a tripod between you and your interview subject and actually get both of your reactions. As well, you could get two different angles of the same interview subject so that if you want to cut between them, you don't have any extra cameras or anything like that. It actually functions as two cameras. So I'm going to put it on my Joby GorillaPod that's over there, and I'm going to take it for a little blogging test, and then we're going to go into the studio and I'm going to show you more about the interface, which is really simple. All right, so before I go into full vlogging mode, there are actually two other options besides the discrete, which actually records those two streams to separate files. There's this picture-in-picture here, where I can actually move my picture around the screen and it records both as you see them. And then there's actually another one here, and that would be split screen, which actually splits everything down the middle and gives you half and half view. I think these are probably novelties that not many people will use. I don't really even like the look of them because they are just baked into one file instead of two files, which doesn't give you any flexibility in editing. So right now I'm just walking around my neighborhood with the Joby GorillaPod and the ultra wide camera on the front and the selfie camera here on the back of the iPhone on, and I think this is actually going to kind of change the way I do travel videos as well, because this gives me the opportunity to shoot both views at the same time. I don't have to flip the camera around, and it actually gives me a chance to be able to narrate as well. I'm back in the studio now, and I'm going to walk you through the app and actually what different settings there are. So if we go here to the DoubleTake app, you'll actually see that you've got some options in the corners here, and I'll flip it. From here in the top left corner, you have where your videos will be saved under the SD card thing. There's nothing in there right now. If we go back, you've got lower left-hand corner, which is where you choose the lenses that you want active, and you can see I'm pushing A and B, and the B will change every time I select a different lens here. So you can select the front facing and the rear facing if you'd like to with the ultra wide, and then all you have to do is click confirm. And then all you have to do is click record down here in the lower right hand corner, or you can actually choose your different options here for picture in picture, as well as the split screen option there. I like to keep mine in discrete mode because discrete actually lets you film both at the same time and have different video files at the end of it. But this app is really simple. You just got a little bit of a scope down here, and that's about it. You can move this around if you want to, but there's really not many settings to choose from here. If you do go back to choose a lens and stuff, you can actually tap right here and get 25 or 30 as well for the frames per second. If you do click on the SD card in the corner there, it's going to show you exactly what videos you've taken, and you can click down here in the check mark to make them green, and then you can actually send them via AirDrop or text message or stuff like that to other friends and family, or just to your computer for editing purposes. And that's just a really quick introduction and demo of the DoubleTake app by FiLMiC. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it and think I deserve your subscription, please click the subscribe button below, along with the bell icon to be notified of all my new videos. This video has not been sponsored, but I'll leave a link in the description below to my website and my Teespring page. So if you'd like to go over there and check out some of the designs that I put on t-shirts and sweatshirts, feel free to go check those out and help support the channel. Thanks again for watching this video, and never stop adventuring.